Run. The turkeys are coming. Be more than human. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today I wanted to give a happy Thanksgiving to all of the Booktube community. And I really just wanted to come on here and kind of, do the traditional, what are you thankful for? Kind of speech that many families around, kind of do around the Thanksgiving dinner table. And just say what I'm thankful for and who I am thankful for this year. And I will kind of even push this back over the last year, not just 2022, but for the last year. And first and foremost, I am thankful for all of you who are watching, all the subscribers, first and foremost, because I mean, if you weren't here, I'd just be talking to myself, right? But I want to give a big shout out thanks to Philip Chase and Steve from Steve Talks Books, because they were the first two who said yes to me as an author. I had been hanging around the Booktube community for a while, just watching and commenting and sometimes chit-chatting with people in the comment section. But when I reached out to Steve and to Philip about reading my book possibly, and just an honest review, I will gifted them the book, and they both said yes. And and I think from there just became more interaction between us. And I've been on Steve's channel, Steve's been on my channel multiple times. I don't think, I mean, I've been in live chats with Philip on my channel and on others' channels, but never on his channel. He doesn't host too many lives like that. I think we all like to steal him over over to ours. But yeah, big shout out to those two. And then, as a lot of you know, one of my bigger things on the channel is the Dresden Files discussions. So, I wanted to give a big thanks. I mean, Philip was a part of the first one, and so was AP. I'm so thankful to AP for hopping on the first Dresden discussion, and just for the interactions that we've had in the comments over the last year plus. He is just one of the most insightful, one of the geniuses of BookTube, and would love to be on on another live together at some point. He's just awesome, and even when you disagree, it's just a great discussion to have AP on. And then the guys I've had on, Sarah from Sarah Reads, Alex, and Chaz. Those guys have been amazing partners in the Dresden discussions, along with my friend Nathan, who does not have a channel. But yeah, we've all been just rocking out and just having a blast with the Dresden discussions here, and we're going to continue them for maybe another 3 months or 3 more book, something like that. Would be pretty close. But yeah, they are amazing. I want to say thank you to you guys for making everything just so fun, and sharing in my favorite book series. Uh, and then I also want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to Alan from the Library of Alexandria, who, um, along with Steve and Philip, were the first three people to be on my More Than a Human discussion series that I'm doing. I haven't, I have some ideas, but I don't have anyone nailed down yet. But I'm doing about one. I'd like to do one of those a month, and if a second Sunday, um, pops open, maybe I'll get two in. But Alan, it was so amazing. We talked about video games, books, teaching, life in general. It was a great time. Ancient history, and that's like quickly running up to be one of my biggest lives. So if you haven't watched it yet, jump on it. Just a great time with Alan, and I think that was my first time. We just, went back and forth in comments, but that's our first time being on a live together. So you know maybe if another book crosses paths, we can jump on another live. It was just it was fantastic. Um, and I've had so many other supporters and booktubers, from Michael Nip to Joanna, who her shout out, I think, was the she shouted me out in a kind of a help smaller booktubers, or booktubers that she likes, that you should know. She had me on there, and that was like my biggest subscriber day since like my first day. It was like it was crazy, but she's amazing. Um, and then I've had, like I said, I think I already said Michael Nip, but yeah, I mean he's checked out my book. Um, you know, oh gosh, I've just so many people who have jumped on and or either talked shouted me out, um, or have been big commenters. If I've missed anybody, I do apologize, but yeah, just everybody. And like I said, Richard Kadri, thank you very much for taking time. I mean, he literally did an interview with me, and then less than a week, and then a week later, um, he shipped his book off to his editor for like the final edits. So I mean, that was great. Him taking time like that close to his deadline, taking time out to talk to me. Um, but yeah, I'm starting to get to do what I really wanted to do, which was interview people and have live discussions. Um, and so I'd love to have all these people I mentioned. If I haven't been on a live with you, I would love it to happen at some point. And to all of you who comment regularly and ask me questions and everything, I'm so thankful to have you here. You know, and if you're just randomly catching this video, um, subscribe. I do, stuff like this. I do live discussions, and we don't just talk about books. I mean, we'll talk about all kinds of media and life in general. Check out those More Than a Human discussions, and any of my interviews that I do. I try to take them even beyond just books. So hopefully you all have a great Thanksgiving, and you're surrounded by the ones you love. And I'll see you in the next one.